Hello everyone, Moo here again with another gameplay video for the Disney Tsum Tsum mobile game. This time we'll be doing the final card in the Savannah Rescue event, and this is the one for the golden pin. And first and foremost, I would like to apologize for forgetting to use the felt end of my stylus in the last video. I was watching a bit of it while I was editing the thumbnail and all that other stuff, and it was really annoying. So again, sorry about that. I will be using the felt end for this video, so hopefully that'll be a little bit less annoying on your ears. But let's get right into it, as it is going to be, I believe, 12 missions for this one. So first and foremost, we're going to use Scar and get the 650 EXP in one play. So let's get right into that and spend as little time talking and as much time playing as possible, so we can get through all 12 missions as quickly as we possibly can for your time-saving convenience. And again, this video will be one take because, again, once I complete the missions, there's no going back. So we will do it all as one take, and hopefully things will turn out for the best. But if not, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I do find, for the record, that the disc end of the stylus, the capacitive end, or however they call it, is a little bit more responsive than the felt end. So that is why I usually use that when I'm just playing for my own entertainment. And unfortunately, I ended up recording that one-take video with it, and there's no going back as I've completed those missions. So again, I apologize to your ears for that. $5 million points in one play, no worries. The bonuses they give out to the Lion King Zooms is extremely generous, so I imagine even if we were to get only 3 million base score, their addition to that would be more than enough. Well, that was pathetic. Let's hope what I said earlier was true and they will give us that extra million. This would be a really dumb mission to fail, given the difficulty of the other ones we have encountered thus far. Fortunately, that wasn't the case, so. Let's stick with Scar, just because we are earning a little bit of coin using him, so it's a win-win for us. We're making quite a good amount of coins in this particular game, which is nice to see. It looks like we'll be breaking 4,000. Oh, and we did have another skill lined up there, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, we did crack that 4,000 coin mark, which is quite nice. And the score is very good as well. It's unfortunate we didn't get that score last game. But that's all right. $2,000 coins in one play, no problem. Scar is the man for the job. And it's too bad we can't use one game to clear multiple objectives, because that would be really awesome. But again, I do not presume the Line and or Disney developers will ever be willing to give that kind of benefits to its player base. When you're going purely for coin, doing really short chains, like no more than 5 zooms in a chain, is always a pretty good idea, as you want to eliminate that animation time for the chains and the skill to as little as possible. You don't care about score, so you don't need to create long chains or anything. What you do care about is having as much time as possible, so you can chain your skills as often as possible so you can get that gold. So there's one tip I can give you, and one that I use myself when I am farming the coins, and it's worked out for me so far. Come on. Stylus not registering there, but that's quite alright. We're just going for the missions here, for that golden pin. So 3,500 gold, more than good enough for the 2,000 cap that was required for the challenge. So let's quickly go through these screens and initiate the next challenge in the sequence, which is what? Activate a skill 12 times, no problem. Again, as I've said, you can basically do every single mission, every single challenge with Scar and or Cinderella. Those two alone are enough, but you can have some fun with Sully for the super long chain missions, and mix it up a little bit for yourself to remove some of the monotony of basically repeating the same challenges over and over with slightly increasing difficulty curves, but other than that, basically the same thing. Good enough. Our only goal here is to get that golden pin and nothing else. Let's go, little gators. Earn 6 million points in one play. Well, we know that they give out a ton of points, so I'm just going to stick with Scar for this one as well. Just to earn that coin, and the Lion King bonus should fill in the rest for me. course, that is if my swipes register on screen and we're able to do something. 15 seconds wasted. Let's see if we can rebound so we don't have to do this mission all over again, because that would be really, really sad. And I would be eternally apologetic. They're really, really cheaping out on the scars in this game. Like, seriously. Not a good sign at all. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stylus won't register on screen as well. I'm going to temporarily switch off my screen while I wipe it. That way you don't have to see a cloth swiping across the screen the whole time. And I'm hoping that will resolve the stylus issues. Entering fever time 9 times. We're definitely going to be using Cinderella for that. And I will use the time bonus as well, just because I don't want to make you wait in case for whatever reason I'm having difficulties creating chains or anything else like that. Three time bubbles in this one. That's what we need in order to keep those fever times coming. My stylus is not registering on the screen, and it's really, really, really driving me up the wall here because it is the sole reason why I'm going to fail this mission. And somehow we made it. That's such BS. I'm not sure what the problem is, but I'm not going to switch back to the discus end because that is just way too annoying for you guys. So. $260 my zooms. Well, that really depends how many my zooms we get on screen, because if it's not very many, okay, well, we'll just let the time expire as with the previous video. It really doesn't matter if we can kill more. Again, we're just trying to get the golden pin. A score or gold is really just an added bonus, but it really makes no difference. And I didn't even want to use Cinderella for this one. I wanted to use Scar, but I didn't switch in time, so it's too bad, too bad. We got 4 more missions to go. Let's see what we get here. Clear 12 score magic bubbles. Okay, that is definitely a Scar mission because we know that he generates score bubbles every time you use his skill, and we don't need the time bonus for that because again, the Lion King zooms will give you an extra little bonus at the end, so even if you don't use his skill 12 times, it should be alright. There we have it. I will continue this one just so we can get a little more coins out of it. We should be able to get about 3,500 base coins, and since we are using the coin item, we might get lucky and get one of the 5,000% or 3,000% bonuses. 3,600 base coin, pretty good. That's to be expected from Scar. And getting him to level 13 as well, also nice. Create a 160 combo. Wow. We know who's good for that. Mr. Holiday Donald. He can more than triple that requirement. Again, even though his description says to tap, for the holiday version of Donald, all you need to do is swipe across the screen, and it will count it just as if you were tapping. And again, combos are not a problem for Donald. His main problem is, of course, generating gold, because we're at combo 350 and he's not even at 100 gold yet, so he's definitely lacking in the earnings department. But he more than makes up for it with his combo potential. 457 combo there, pretty good, I would say. Definitely gets the job done for this mission requirement. Pop 6 time bubbles in one play. I imagine for most people this is going to be the hardest of the missions in this entire challenge. But again, I did go over that in the previous video regarding alternatives to Cinderella and Surprise Elsa if you do not have those zooms. But for this one, I will be using the Cinderella, as she can generate a lot of time bubbles. So So we got 2 from the very first skill that we used. And that does it. With 35 seconds to spare, we got all of the time bubbles necessary. If you want to see a better example of her gameplay, I do have a high score video for her on the high score playlist, and you can essentially watch me execute the strategy a little bit more accurately with more intent to do well. Again, for this particular video, we're simply trying to collect the golden pin for the event. So Cinderella will do that for you with ease. I'm curious how many we ended up getting after that run. Probably 10, maybe. $15. So there you have it. If you do have Cinderella, I don't think this mission is going to be much of a problem for you. But if you don't, again, there are other alternatives, and I guess I should mention them in this video as well in case you won't watch the other one. But Surprise Elsa is also very capable. Do watch my high score video on how to properly break up her Snowgies into 3 equal segments. That way you can have the maximum chance to generate those time bubbles. And if you don't have Surprise Elsa and you don't have Cinderella, then it's either Miss Bunny or White Rabbit that creates the special magic bubbles. One of them creates the regular ones, so you don't need that one. I can never remember which one is which, but definitely use the one that has the chance to give you the magic bubbles. And if you don't have those either, then you need to create chains between 9 and 16 zooms in order to have a chance to spawn one of those time bubbles. So you can do that with any zoom, but use the Lion King zooms if you have them, as they will give you that event bonus at the end. So if you do end up only getting 4 or 5, they might give you that extra 1 or 2 you need to complete this chain or this mission. But other than that, those are your options, and let's complete the final mission for the golden pin, which is pop 30 magic bubbles in one play. So let's finish this off with Cinderella, because she is more than capable of creating 30 magic bubbles. Probably around 5 or 6 every time you use her skills. So that should do it for the Lion King and or Savannah Animal Rescue event. It's been a lot of fun, and the new zooms are absolutely amazing, especially Scar and Simba. They are in a league of their own for both entertainment value as well as their ability to generate coin. So really, what more can you ask if they're fun to play and they will also fill your bank account? You really can't ask for more than that. And I'm hoping what is on the horizon as far as this game goes will be equally exciting and equally fun, and entirely in the hands of the Line and or Disney developers. So we will see. I do believe the Beast Lucky Time is coming up. So if you do not have Beast at level 5 or level 6, now is a good time to try and get some more of his boxes. And I wish you the best of luck with that. I don't really agree with the fact that they included 4 zooms in this Lucky Time. But it is what it is. You still have about a 5% chance of getting Beast every time, which is not too bad. And again, Beast is still the #1 gold farmer at skill 5 and 6. So he is definitely a priority for you if you are trying to max out a skill or max out your Zoom collection and their respective skills. So do try and get his boxes. And that does it for us. We were able to get the gold pin here without dropping a single mission. I'm really happy about that, even though it was a little bit frustrating when my stylus wasn't registering on screen. And I may have mentioned the French word at least once, but that is how it is. It is a one-take video, so take it as it is. And if it wasn't clear on how you can solve some of these missions, or if you do require alternative strategies for clearing them due to a lack of zooms or any other reason, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to help you out as always. And again, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.